We have a lot of people. I had a very, very long nap and just back up. Quick one. Just before I share my screen for you guys, I will need to how is it going, people? Hope everyone's doing good. This is my own late night markup.
Forget me. What's that?
Okay, let's go over this place real quick. I won't be taking so much of your time, just a quick run through. Can everyone see me or can everyone see my screen? In 1 minute, I'll share my screen. Yeah. Can everyone see my screen? If you're not seeing my screen, you can comment on the group and tell me that. But I believe everyone can see my screen, right? That'll be yes. Okay. I have this review. Basically, I'll be looking at the person I mentioned on the group. From CADJPY. CADJPY. I will just be doing a quick markup on all of them. You might not be seeing what I'm saying, but yes, I'll be looking for the week closure into next week. I was meant to do this yesterday, but I didn't have the time. But yeah, I was traveling then, but now I'm back home. CADJPY. Hope everyone is doing okay. I think probably I'll be streaming on YouTube so that I can see you guys comment and say things instead of just, listening to me. This was actually my bias, and it already started playing out. Last week, Thursday. This was where I was looking to buy from. But yeah, this is the trend we're seeing. Very nice one. Also for price to continue that order. Just literally expecting this to happen. Back to this overbought zone. If possible, what we could do here is look for buys. Check the 20-day. Okay, I'll share the recording after. The class is recording, so I say class here, the breakdown is recording, so yeah, I'll share that after. So yeah, on this I'll be looking for for buy actually. possible buy from that place. If you ask me what I'm expecting, I just feel like that trend should continue. This would have been my entry actually from here. Well, this is like 3 days into the trading market. We only have today and tomorrow, probably Monday, see how it's going to close. But yeah, this is one. This is one huge JPY. I mean, CAD JPY. This is my bias. It's going to be a buy. A possible buy. This is on the 4-hour candle, mind you. I have NZD USD. Ah, this looks nice. It's not possible to happen. Yeah. If you're looking for anything here, this should happen with the RSI back to the overbought. Then this might create a little bit of divergence around here. Back down. So for now, we're looking for the price to actually go from there. So we can actually take a little buy from this place. The RSI bit lower. Mm-hmm. Increase on a 1 hour. You can see the price is just continuously testing that long-term moving average. So those of you that know how to trade should know where your stops would be, and price should retest this resistance level if there should be a rejection. But NCD on the long term should buy, but where it is not, I don't think there's anything causing it to. That's all I can. Hmm? pretty much on that point. When it gets here, that's any of these two is probably you could just make this your TP4. Basically, that'll be the highest point that you go or look towards this other side. For TP1 in the rest of it. So your top TP. You can look for your first profit around here. This entry point is actually very nice. Let me see this on a lower time frame. Well, pretty much that trend line is pretty much respected, I could tell. Yeah, this is likely to happen. It's been ranging for a while now, but this buy is likely to break out because this was the previous one. You're very familiar with how to identify trends. You always know that consolidation always comes first. Before the price spikes, break out from here, there will be a continuation to the upside before an exhaustion around here. So yeah, that's what you should be looking for. This is still proper. Normal time frame. I believe this should play out. I'll send it for you guys on 4 hours, but you can always go into the other time frames to see it better. Okay. Give me. Sorry. Continue. I also mentioned NAS 100. I don't really, sometimes I usually forget to trade that during the week. I don't know why, but something I usually go through. I saw someone mention US 30. Okay, we'll go to US 30, but I think I'll be trading US 30 tomorrow. I'll be looking for shorts on US 30, looking to sell the pair basically. Just want to say the NAS 100. Let me look at NAS 100 for you guys. Which one should I use? I don't know. Fuck. You can use the one that still covers for the other one. Yeah. Another over from the over, so there's a divergence there. The price might likely go back. This one. You can see clearly the bounce off here, here, here. So possible reverse can happen from there back to the upside. Looking at the RSI now. So yeah, price might bounce off there. Similar way it was done in the previous times. Went here, went back up, went there, went back up. This might likely to happen again. So yeah, we'll be seeing the start of an uptrend on this 4-hour candle. Quick send a line. Yeah, so I'm seeing something unfold. No, yeah, that place is resting now. There's a bit of gap. So this way, this gap is. You notice there was a gap here. Price pumped up, came back to fill in that gap. So we can use that gap as an entry level into this particular trade. Yes, I'm keeping it really simple. Prices are on the 20-day moving average. Possibly reversed out from to the upside. to go long from this position. Stops can be at the previous support. I'll start there because I'm looking for something higher. For me, this could go longer, I think. So even if you're looking for anything, you should be looking for profit in any of these highs here. 21,000 is fine, just to respect this trend, possibly. So that's what I'll be looking for on last 100 before Friday. Looks nice. Positive rejection from that point is resting on. That's the long, the short term moving average. Long one is still apart. So price might still go above it. Yeah. I'm using the arrows so that people that don't understand look at it. Here, expecting this. Now respect the trend, and when it gets to there, reject a bit. So sometimes you just put your stops in break even to avoid any rejection. So yeah, that is for this one. So for the guys that know how to read the chart, don't need to take into account so much or wait for signals. If you can just use the markup to look for possible entries for that for those TPs, it's possible to work out with it. Any other pair needs to look at this is 123 GBP Australian dollar. I'm not really a fan of GA, but yeah, just treat any pair that's tradable, because I don't look for a single pair to immerse myself. I just understand how the chart works, so I just use the chart. If I see if I see US oil, if I see possible patterns, I understand. I will just go through them and see what I see. You might not be seeing the same thing. You might be seeing something because I use a larger time frames. But before I used to think swing trading was the way to go, but now I started doing more intraday trading. I feel like I'm beginning to be much more spontaneous in seeing opportunities and taking them. Otherwise, I can just see like a little sell in between and be like, nah, that's like a breakout and it's gonna go my way. But yeah, now I just when you look at the chart in a much larger form, you go to your smaller time frame and get where you want to enter from. These moves are gonna be a fake out, manipulation, distribution, or anything or the other. So GBP AUD. Like I said, I'm not a good fan of GBP AUD, but the way I see there's a beautiful double top. Not double top, at least, but it's a massive rejection missing here. We cannot. Oh, sorry. Long-term moving average is the 100 moving average. Price bounced off that. We're back in again on short. I will be shorting this actually. Long-term is quite far away. Then I see this. This is a good sell. If I saw the sell somewhere around here, probably wait for it to retest again and take it from the top. This is beautiful. I like this one. It's a nice shot. Pretty simple. My entry point would have been here, but giving me entry from this level, even if it's a pullback, it's gonna be somewhere around here. And we could enter from there, right around there. Possible for you to still go in from here, but right around here. Stops is T6 will from that fight or that area of resistance that's fighting. I like to extend my own stop sometimes so that I don't get stopped up by noisy market movements. Try to be much more precious in my own type of yeah. Looking for shots far down. Looking for shots far down to the 2 points. I mean, if you look clearly, this point was like an overbought place here on the RI side for that dump. Let me see what I'm seeing here closely again. If this divergence continues, the price will deep further. Wait, but I feel like this is not for. Right. Possible like a stretch down and more deep. Yeah, I stretch up a bit here and give us a 4. If that's not the case, I'll classify this as divergence. Basically, the price is just from there deep further. But yeah, already dipped a bit and reversed. So might be a pullback and you can enter from that place and your stop profit should be maybe let's say 2000. The way the moving average is basically is okay, which is good. That's good. I'll give you presently like basically 280 pips profit. That's calm. So it's still something you could venture into before the week is over. If I saw this yesterday, probably when the price was here, it was Monday, Tuesday. It was a good sell because already the price already did a nice 100 people, 150 people even. I've got that. Well, I think I'll pay attention more to G, That's nice, actually. Like it. Comment section. I'll say what? US oil. Okay. I'll look at US oil shortly. Is that all for my own? NZD. New Zealand. Yeah. Sure. It's been good. Almost all these pairs have been selling on NZD. I noticed. Similar things. Yeah. Almost all the G pairs are like filling in this period because of what I don't know. This is crazy. Another possible sell from there. Come in, guys. So yeah. So GUNCD identify that resistance level strong. Price is gonna fall. I know. And now you see like a kind of a trend. If not 4 hours, let me see. Basically, I use the extended line to the C from here. Might see something. Yeah. It does align with me though. Even this one is out now. Yeah, this was a pullback. I would have sold from yesterday on Wednesday. All this happened yesterday. That's crazy. I might see a pullback, maybe a little bit up higher, or even wait, it's not, and even show you more from that line. From that pullback. Back into that line. This might happen even. Let's say you wait for the price to do this. Yeah. So you might be respecting that trend line. Fly up a bit here, then if not higher, you make use of how many chart patterns you can see what this is trying to get here. Well, in the place of trend being respected, basically. But yeah, say expect to sell if we don't get out of stops. But yeah, this looks like more respected. This is the level that should not happen. Yeah. Yes. Quick shot in. Confident. We're going this around here. And this is a nice shot. Back into the trend. Another shot. Pretty simple with how this RSI is looking here. You should see it a bit down here. Otherwise, not too long. Probably this. If I was looking for a longer TP, it would be this one. Or just to be on the safe side, you could always wait for the price to go up. If the price doesn't come up from there, then this should sell. This would sell from here. And you'll be targeting that resistance level to this level. That will be the trend being respected entirely. But yeah. On a smaller time frame, I won't be able to give an actual trade. Well, I want to see what happens there. Let's see, this sell could take place from here with the way I'm seeing. Well, I have to still wait for another confirmation of this trend line. May not see what London session does to this year by morning time. It might just move the price higher. Then we see dump. Yeah, just still remember bias. My bias at 2.25. My retest, or even if it doesn't come there, I might just come to test this again. 2.253. If not, this is the nice double top. Price should dump from here. Okay, and this is a nice double top. Sorry, highlighter. So you see the price dump even further. It might not even be testing much again. Now I'm seeing it in a smaller time frame. Sorry guys. This is more likely to happen. And where is already rejecting to? Yeah, how much point can still be what it is. Few ticks away from the previous level that it couldn't break. It's a 1:9, the nice trade if you look for. Yeah, and that's it for NZD. US 30 short. We'll be trying to sell US 30 tomorrow. I already say that. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting to price to dump from where it is down. Yeah. Same thing the RSI is giving me. Another confirmation. Have I sent this one on the chat? Um, CADJPY. I did CADJPY right in the beginning. Someone said US 30. I mean, I did this a long time ago. And I think it was a markup for you guys. I said the sell is going to be from here to there. And it's very clear. You can see that happened already. There's a longer time frame though. But that demand on not on supply was very, very valid. Price tapped into it twice. Yeah, but leave that to the downside. Yeah. Take up that of the chat for now. So what I'm seeing with Euro 30, take all of this out. I'll try to use forex.com. It's much more clear. Indicators. That's me and my other box. Yeah. I have been battling with US 30 since the whole of the week, hitting stop loss every now and then, but yeah, few pips secured a profit on the VIP. Well, I had a sale on US 30 earlier yesterday, but the price kept on pumping. Later, it did its thing and dumped. I'll analyze from a 15 minutes time frame so that I can see all the noise. Yes, that is just one there. That's very, very funny to me. I'll be looking for sales on US 30 tomorrow. Something like this level is still very valid. Don't see anything really there. Look at structure. This is possible to happen though. No doubts. Maybe a bit to fake out from this one. If at all, there'll be a fake out. Or if not, you might just see here tomorrow. Or the continuation to the downside. Yeah, this is likely to happen. This is a strong zone. Let's not forget that. So you can just set TPs around here. Either wait for the price to do this, or we buy from the top with our stops, 3 pips away, and look for this on US 30. We could buy from the 42800 or 42600 zone, which is very, very two value zones. From the 700s, we could try to sell when price, try to reset the test of the high and pulse. This is something to look at for. I kept that somewhere around here. But yeah. For the US 30, guys, this is what I expect from US 30. Might go up to this place, a sharp thing doubles up, and bring us back down. On the 15 minutes, it's quite rousy, but yeah, it's really price and I respect this. It's not really a trend, but it's giving enough, horizon wedge, which might eventually fall. But yeah, this is what I'm looking for. There should be an exhaustion to this trend around here in the morning. Then if she's find a drop in, our stop loss will be around 200. You didn't get it all of yesterday. So it's like something you could actually hold to Friday if you get in early when the price comes back up. Yeah, you can see where the price is already. Oh shit, sorry. Where did I have my price go? I was trying to get to the RSI. Yeah, my point was this RSI here. My price might go here. That previous high you're seeing, and obviously we'll do this. So that's my own bias behind that. I have to remark that up so that I can send it from the group chat now. Okay, let's take a minute. Yeah, that's it right there. Now our time frame is visible. Yeah, because of the RSI basically. On the RSI, you can see this is touching each other. So very likely you might just fake out a bit. It might not do that big one we want to look at, like the one you're seeing here. We might not see, we just see this, then he fixed out. So you can just come back to this chat tomorrow. If you want to enter a good sell for 200 is good. Entry point here is good. My entry point is 42,700 or 42,650 or 600 thereabout. It's another entry to sell. And your TP should be around 41, 300, 41. Oh, 4,900, sorry. That's just another place the price could get to. Oh, this one before that bearish trend is gonna end. So right now it's just a mini sideways movement, which indicates an exhaustion of this rising wedge, which is here for by tomorrow. Quickly save this for you guys on the group. If you have a question, you can ask on the group, on the chat, so that I can respond to you here. So I'm not actually looking at that now. And if someone says, what the pair, please mention to me. I think EU is gonna keep falling. Someone said Euro USD. I believe EU is gonna keep falling actually. I am my guys on the inner circle. Well, we had a call on EU, and that kept falling. Sorry. And if you haven't mentioned yet, yeah. Lest I forget, GBP JPY is another pair. I think we can do that. GBP JPY. RSI indicates divergence, so you might see a quick sell, then a rise again. US oil. Okay. Got you. It's a trend, yeah. It is. Yeah, it's a trend. I know, I'm fucking feel me. But yeah. What were we expecting? Let me see this on the 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, this is a trend also. Let's see. Make it much more slimmer. We are following this 4-hour, exactly. There's a 4-hour trend line there. I was about to ask why not. Yeah, let's go with this one. Okay. Don't fucking kill me there. Retest. That trend. This is likely to happen today even. Let me see a smaller 30-minute time frame. Yeah, just bounce off this trend and then rejection is very possible. So for the guys that might know how to, fall in with this is still a good one. You could try to eat on both ends. Depending, 2:5, 4:1 ratio. This crazy profit, but yeah. That's it. This trend continues. Yeah, that is what I'm looking for. Divergence, you can see where it is. Price might come back to hit that support level trend line and back to the resistance level again before you see a breakup. Link. Any more pairs you want me to look up for you guys? Yeah, oil. Let's not forget. It's not all. You start CGBP. Yeah. Someone said, well, I hate VIX so much, bro. Someone said volatility index. I lost so much money from trading VIX myself, so I don't know why. I just getting pissed off every time I look at it. GBP USD just gets me annoyed. Like, I don't know, before I used to love trading VIX because of how the kind of leverage they have there. But when I noticed it wasn't an actual market, yeah, it's just chart patterns and candlesticks you need to understand to read them through. There's nothing driving them, there's no volume behind it. I just felt very reluctant to keep on trading it. But I have friends who did it and they like it. Oh, I don't know why I don't like it. I mean, I know why I lost money from it. So, GBP USD. I lost money from trading that, so I was like, not for me. I rather not stress myself. This GBP, I called this trade. When did I analyze it again? I can't remember sometime, but I think it's on the group here. You guys pay attention. Yeah, we scored the trade. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. And that particular zone was touched. This was on the 10th of March. I did this like 2 weeks back. I told you guys as well. It was a long swing for myself. So from that point of which I set the GU, if I was meant to actually take this trade where I wanted it, the price was here at that time, and I wanted it to hit up this level. Then I'll go into a sell. So my interest was meant to be here. And if it was exactly there, would enter about a few ticks below, and that worked out. And now, if I'm analyzing this, the 30 minutes time frame, let me go to the daily time frame and see what I'm saying. G. Yeah, that's nice. Master, G is still gonna sell. It's still gonna sell. If you're looking at the RSI, you can clearly see where the price is right here. If you're expecting anything from there, it should be the price doing this. And that's even where this low is. Very possible to happen. Very, very possible. And 4 hours. Wow, beautiful trend. Did I already cover this trade for you guys? So this is nice. When did I even do this? 12th of March. That's quite long, bro. I give you guys proper gem. Man, that's nice. You can see the trend continuation was quite respected on this power. This, and yeah, we might just see extend in it. And that's the trade I gave here is splendid profit. It's a beautiful trade. If you took this trade, you're already nice profit by now. The profit is meant to be even way more bigger than this, I'm sure. How many pips is this? From here to here. Not too much, like 90 pips in profit. It did 130, pull back. But yeah, still very good profit, bro. Still very good. So GU on like I think this previous signal I have on this place is still very valid on GU. I think GU is still gonna sell. If not for anything, sell back into this trend line as a TP. 1 to 8. Yeah. Exactly. So if you're looking at GP and or looking for entry points on GP on G basically that's British pounds, US dollar. This is my 5 minutes. So I think we see have the same one. Let's stick to that actually. Let's stick to that. Probably just lessen this, but this is gonna happen. On a 1 hour time frame, you can see how high it is. So there should be a possible divergence. But when the RSI is still like down, like the yellow one, this is so is far apart from the buyer's own. Obviously, we're expecting a huge sell to the downside for it to meet up again. So in continuation of this, the price should keep dumping. You should still see the price, wherever it is, really go like that. Continue. Might do this, then go back up. But yeah, so it might break through, and that'll be the end of this rising wedge. Of this trend. I think the trend is coming to an end. Obviously, like I said, when you see a trend at the beginning, you see the little consolidation. You now see the breakout into this one. This is a breakout, clear breakout, continuation, respecting the trend. Ability sideways movement again, put to the downside, but this still happened. So now, this whole movement you see on this area is what you call exhaustion here. It means that the buyers are losing their power. Previously, is going to be suppressed by the sellers. The price is meant to come down. So with the RSI indicator I have actually here, you see the price almost at the overbought position. The previous one caused a divergence that was actually valid that caused a sell around here. If you're looking at that RSI again, it's very, very close to that, the support level for it. I mean the resistance level for it, and from there we should see reverse at other points. Mind you, they are far apart from each other, and probably that's another indicator I have for it here. If I should put my moving averages, be it my 20, 100, 50 EMA, you will see clearly, yeah, price actually touching that. Yeah, and if you're a crossover, let me see. This is long term being the blue one. The crossover is actually there. So yeah, it's very possible that this sell is very valid. If you're looking for new entry points, aside from what we already have going, you can do that with these 30 minutes. I'll just take this out for 30 minutes and give you guys a proper entry point now that it's actually consolidated. Let me do this in 15 minutes. But this small consolidation is really nice. So I like it. This be the place you see here. Price will break up from this place probably tomorrow or next. Ish. Yeah, just right there. Price is on. Look for shots out here. Not optimistic about the price coming back. I'm trying to be careful. I'll do this. But from where that is now, we might start seeing, like after this break, you might start seeing a trend from this other side, a downtrend actually, like this. So we is there, might do this, this, and break out. Continue. This line is very big. That's what I expect for it to happen. But yeah, that appears to see very nice entry point for G, so you can still sell G. And again, we have confirmation here because double topped. So the price should actually tank much more lower than what I'm saying. Sorry. Price should tank much more lower than this. Hopefully, this can happen with G. But obviously, where these ones are possible TP places, take your first TP. But if you don't get energy to do wait, sometimes trade can just have mind of his own. This can be a TP3, and in between here can be a TP2, making here the last one. There's still possible trade to pick on you. I'll check this out tomorrow. It'd be nice still. Someone say Euro USD. I kept from discussion, sorry. Euro USD. Euro USD. Is that pair we're looking at again? Someone was asking me, can we buy good from where it is? Can we do this? Gold is in an overbought position. It's possible to sell again though. Very possible. But it could just break up from where it is now. But yeah, I already knew that Trump was dropping tariffs and meant to buy, wasn't to sell. So people were saying sell because of this happened several times. But yeah, if you make use of your harmonic chart patterns, I just knew that was like nonsense W that was coming. I take here, yeah. That didn't even work perfectly. Well, there's this winger here. So this one covered the back. Nonsense. No, don't like this last key. That was pretty completed. That was likely what's gonna happen. After I saw this and there was no break from that strong 15-14 level. There was a fake out that whereby everyone thought was gonna sell this particular fake out we see here. It broke into the top and people were like, okay, everyone sell now. But yeah, that got everybody right. Did the right way consideration, and when the news was released by this Trump, it went up. This is a strong resistance level. Price has kept on hitting that place numerous times, taking out to the highs and coming back inside it. So for me, I'm just gonna react to the gold market instead of try to forecast it because it has a very strong momentum to it. and things might just go the left way instantly. But yeah, you can see on this that divergence still just next to it, so possible reversal. Anything should happen with gold again should be by tomorrow we should see if a possible sell is gonna happen. If he tries to break this place level again and he doesn't, I mean if he doesn't fight to go above let's say 35 or 34, then we're gonna see sell here again. Stop loss being 35, obviously, and the sell back to that zone being the 15 zone. So it's possible to happen. That breakout doesn't occur. But again, after several tries to break this one, it's 1, 2, 3. Basically, a three tries to break that support level, which it's not breaking it. It might just change and head up for the upside. So in the case here, you've seen the price break through the support level and just dancing around it. So if that happens, that will be what? A little markup here. I'll put no. Yeah. That 28, 27 means no market character for me. Either wait for you to get into that zone again before you start selling, or you might just see a breaker here. Like I said, I try not to analyze so much on gold because it sometimes just plays out the way it wants to. You have to know if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. A little bit of demand zone here. Possible for price to retest. So yeah. We might see this happen. We might see this happen. Bounce off, then another demon pick off. Very possible still, right? But in the sense that it's not able to break this resistance level, you should be expecting the price to come down, like fall down to the 3015 again. And if you break that level, our next level will be the 3002, like we saw the last one happen here. So, but this is still very, very valid. 30832. Like I said, the resting liquidities on that zone, so it's very possible for the price to reject that level it is at now. That's why I'm optimistic for a buy. It's an auto block resting right there. Very possible for that to be taken care of too. RSI indicates that the market is above the overbought, almost at the overbought position, so price can still come back down again. So yeah, it's possible. That's my own bias on gold. You might see gold rubble once it gets to that 335 zone and breaks it. Then that's like I can just analyze it for you guys. It's called, for me, that's POS. That's a break of structure right there. Most that happens. Just put it there. I can my video should be on here. So 3 years is tight for basically these are all you should look for. With gold, no financial advice. Remember that. Just my own bias. So if you trust me, you can actually trust yourself in taking these similar trades, or you wait for confirmation to the upside. If this our resistance level can become a new support like it used to be around here. If that's not the case, then another fall again, and then we know that this huge trend line here that's building up will be respected. And you still not forget to mention that one. Correct. I'll just leave it at this so I don't complicate the chat more. Right. So I don't complicate the chat even more. It's more like it. I'm sure you're almost getting tired of me because I can just stay online doing this throughout because I just get I mean the connection back into the chat, trying to understand myself, find my way, make some money this week. I'm thinking of starting a new challenge so that I can make a few money. I like that kind of pump, the adrenaline pump it gives me a lot of headache actually trying to make sure risk management and you miss on these opportunities actually, or you don't stay too long in trades and they fuck you over. But yeah, I think that should be okay for today. Any more? Well, the guy for the oil. I'm so sorry about that. That was soy. Tonight, this might be what happens within now and next week. Is what? This is daily time frame. That's quite far enough, but yeah, this is very. This is what happened. I see quickly being in an uptrend. I mean, this why I say downtrend actually. Since December, it's been great. We're still respecting that trend. Let me see on the 4 hour. Okay, this was that same trend line back in January. And now here. Let me do it on 30 minutes or 45 minutes to see what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, another time frame. This my bias. I feel like I might start seeing. I don't see what entices me here, bro. Nothing too serious, bro. That's why I believe should happen here. The possible trade setup. Might see the chance get respected again by doing this after. Oh, so you can either catch it from where it is to where you feel it's gonna go. Also, for this to happen. No financial advice, not to forget that. So yeah, this is some oil. I'm sure I have everyone exhausted. Anyone have questions for me? Or even more pairs you want me to look at for you? What I think about the pairs, what my bias is. Any question, anyone? We have here the we MVPs, Noble Ground. Yeah. So any question on any other pair you want me to look at? I'll take that as a no. If you have anything, you can comment. Have any questions, you can let me know. Well, yeah, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs we analyzed together. That was cool. That was nice. So probably be out. I think I'll be going live more often. I've been always away from my house until I haven't had the time to sit down here in a while. I'm here today. So yeah, I'm back on seats. Anything, I think I'll be doing more of the markup sessions now so that we can all have an idea of any trade we're going to take in our individual accounts. There's no more I must see signal here, signal this. I can just give a weekly bias or midday bias, what I think about a pair, and you can just go by yourself and analyze and look for possible ways to capitalize from smaller time frames and ways to enter them. And that would be that'll be for you for now. That would be it for now. Let me head back to gaming actually. I was watching a course on YouTube also. Just get broad understanding of what um I am trying to venture into. So yeah, thanks all guys. It was nice chatting with you guys. Oh, coming here to enjoy my Markup session with me. And that's it for today. I just need to rest. I also indulge myself with some replay. If you're familiar with your screen view, you can always do your bar replay, try to understand why things play out. The replay enables you to cut out some part of your chart. Like all of these, you can just take them out, for example, and with your bare head, try to say, okay, this is a double top. I'm gonna enter a sell from here. Type shit, just I'm seeing a double top here. I'm expecting a sell to this level or to the continuation of the trend. Just do your analysis. Be expecting price to follow from here and drop into this level before it bounces off, or type shit, and you not press the play, and that happens. Type of vibe. It's just like analyzing the market before it happens. So I always do this to test out my strategies if it's actually working or if I'm just bluffing. Yeah, pretty much what I'll be doing the rest of the night, trying to use my value play to go through charts and pairs I like and see how they played in the previous time and how they'll play in the future also. And yeah, that'll be that for today. It was nice on here. I need to go regroup and have some momentum because I want to be on my class, my mentorship class tomorrow. I need to be there for them. I need to go hard so we don't be chilling and whining away all the time. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night rest. And I'll see the rest of you all tomorrow. Bye.